Right, so now I'll be running through some automation code in ArcGIS Pro using the ArcPy software. This code block will be fetching data from Excel spreadsheets and combining them into one master spreadsheet. The first line at the top prints out a message in the console below indicating the directory where the files are located, and the second line then joins this directory path to create the current working directory. Line 3 after this defines the path and the name of the Excel file, which is going to be the one where all the data is stored, and combines the two together to create the folder path. Then line 4 retrieves a list of all files in the current working directory and stores it in a files variable. Line 5 then initializes an empty pandas data frame, which will be used to store the combined data from all the Excel files. Then a for loop is created for all the files, and if the files ends with XLSX, then the lines below will be run through. So essentially, if it's an Excel spreadsheet, it will print out again in the console below. It will print out the name of the current file being processed, and then it will create a full path to the current file by joining the directory path with the file name connected with the backslashes. It will then read the content of the current Excel file using pandas, and it will append it to the master data frame that we initialized earlier. Then it will save the master data frame into an Excel spreadsheet with the specified file name and path, and then print in the line below simply creates a line in the console so it has easier readability for later, and then the line below prints a message indicating the location where the final Excel file is saved. So the main advantage of using a for loop in the code here is that it saves a lot of time by using automation, as otherwise we'd have had to gone through every single Excel spreadsheet by hand to copy the data into another Excel spreadsheet. In this case, there were 69 Excel spreadsheets, so by having this automation, it has ended up saving us around an hour of extra work. We're now looking at another for loop. In this case, it is a for loop to create a plot with all the countries of the world, all of them having been assigned a different color. So the area of the code we're interested in is down here. So at first it reads our shapefile we have of all the different countries. It then adds these geometries to the plot. This line of code ensures that they all have the same coordinate system, in this case the plate career coordinate system. Then the next line of code is where it creates the random color for all of them using a randomly generated hexadecimal color. The last line of code sets the border color for all of the geometries to black. This is much quicker again, just like the last for loop, as otherwise we'd have to classify over 150 colors randomly for all of our countries.